Hi, I'm Beverly Banov Brown. Today my topic on authentic dating is, what do men really want from a woman? This is a very, very significant question, one that I've probably been asked thousands of times over the many years I've done my work as a dating coach, as a love mentor. Over and over again, the frustration of marvelous women who try to give so much, who are so nurturing, so loving, charming, beautiful, accomplished, and in many areas of their lives extremely full of self-esteem, well-deserved self-esteem, do not feel confident when it comes to knowing what it is that will make a man often leave behind a very beautiful woman who's very, very beautiful physically, who dresses in gorgeous clothes, wears very beautiful makeup, all kinds of other things that one would traditionally expect a man to go for, like a heat-seeking rocket, and ignore her for someone who might not be as beautiful physically, who might not have as much money or power or whatever. But she's got something. And what is it? Well, if we look at the cultural norms that have given men a very, very negative picture in terms of their freedom level to be a strong macho man and at the same time feel and express emotion, that's one key to it. Another key is that neurologically, nature gave us as women many more sort of circuits, without going into too much scientific detail here, many more neural pathways to feel our emotions, to express our emotions through our words, with more articulation, and to really hear ourselves effectively. Men are at a distinct disadvantage in that area, nature, of course, being the brilliance that it is, has more than compensated in other ways for men. The point is that men are at a distinct disadvantage when it comes to trying to feel their emotions. And because women are so well equipped to do that, one of the things that a great woman can give to a man is the message that they're able to really hear him and understand him, and that they have the patience and the willingness and the deep depth of caring to let them know that they appreciate everything he does, that they truly see and acknowledge every effort that he makes, whether it's something as simple as making you a milkshake one day because he's tried one and liked it and he wants to share it with you, or picking a movie, or taking you on a ride, or taking out your trash, or putting up bookshelves for you. This is something he can do, and it's one of his ways of showing his caring and his protective nature. Men, you know, believe on some preconscious as well as conscious levels that they have to be in charge, at large and in charge. They take it as a sacred responsibility that they're put on this earth to do. And one of the things you as an effective mate can do is keep noticing every single time that he does something right. It's not a bad philosophy for dealing with men and women, adults and children. Set an intention in every interaction to remember that it's sacred and that you want to watch every word you say to make sure that it is an honoring of the person. Listen to what he's saying and do your best. And I know you can, and I know this is your nature to do it. We just get very busy sometimes, and tired sometimes, and worried about many different things sometimes. And sometimes we need a little gentle reminder within ourselves to do this. Listen between the lines. What is really being expressed? What is he really saying he needs when he says, for example, those chores I was going to do, if you happen to live together, they need to wait until next Wednesday. I'm too busy. Some women would take that as, he doesn't care, he's not making our home a priority, therefore by extension he doesn't really care about me, by our relationship, our marriage, our family. And before you know it, you're in a snit and you're miserable. And you're feeling like you're not number one on his list, and therefore he's off of yours. And before you know it, you've got reciprocal destruction going on, and trouble ensues, and I've got new clients. And I'm making this video just for the opposite reason. So, let's take another example. That example would even work. What if you really heard between the lines of what he's saying and say to him, I think I'm hearing that you're feeling a little overwhelmed today. What's happening? What's going on? Let's talk. Now, he may not be in the mood to talk, but I will bet you if he's feeling sane enough in that moment, it's going to register to him that his partner loves him enough to really listen and to hear beyond the words. And that matters. And that is something that you can model for him, and then he can give that to you later on. But often it's the woman who gets to model that and therefore kind of redirect some of his practices that he does not by nature bring to the relationship. So, what happens when you feed back what you believe you heard to your partner? You're making him feel safe. You're letting him know that you really see him, that you will take time out of your busy day to hear him, that it registers with you when he has a need that is expressed. And that safety, very much as women want to feel safe with a man, is an incredible gift that you can give him. And it's a gift that then becomes reciprocal and is often given back. Now, is he going to do it every time? Most likely not. Is he going to do it as well as you do? Not without a lot of practice, most likely. And can he rise to that occasion and do it? Yes. When you give him the knowing that he matters to you, he's safe with you, you are not going to take an argument that happened 2 years ago or 2 months ago or even 2 days ago and bring that into this moment. So you're going to, if you have a difficulty, you give him an iMessage. I'll give you an example. He hasn't remembered an anniversary, and perhaps you're feeling very hurt, very taken for granted. Instead of saying to him, you don't care about me, you forgot our anniversary, you might say, if it feels right to you, I remembered our anniversary. It's important to me because we are important to me. And I really felt hurt when it was forgotten by you. I need you to remember things like this so that we can have a better future. And then leave it alone and let him think about it. And I will bet you, if you don't get nasty, if you just say that with a heartfelt I statement, he's going to apologize and he's probably going to do something to make amends. And whatever form it takes, whether it's bringing you flowers or offering to take you out to your favorite restaurant or taking you to a special movie, whatever it is, when you can graciously accept it and recognize that he's doing the very best he knows how, and sometimes it's better than others, just like all of us, the sooner you're going to have the relationship you really want. Because that's part of what men want. They want to know that you're not going to hold a grudge for the next 20 years because of one infraction, one goof that they made 5 years ago. They want to know they're safe. It comes back to that 4-letter word, safe, over and over again, with both men and women. They want to know you love them. They want to hear the words. They want to see the gestures. Remember their favorite foods and make them. Remember that they're all little boys in their hearts, and you really can forgive a little boy almost anything as long as it doesn't impinge on his integrity and he's not cheating or he's not doing any number of other things that are real deal breakers. Cut him a little slack. Remember, he's doing the very best he knows how to do, and it's not always easy to be a man in this culture. Let him know that to you, there is no movie star handsomer. There is no builder brighter or stronger. There is no athlete you'd rather watch make those hurdles, because he's your guy. And your commitment is to him and is to your relationship. And give him enough autonomy so that when he needs time to go and hang out with his friends or go and be in that so-called man cave John Gray has talked about, he can do it. Give him time to miss you. And let him know that you have your own life and that life is made ever so much better because you know that when you come together, you have each other. I'm Beverly Banov Brown. That's a lot to think about and a lot to work with. And I hope it helps you to have the best relationship imaginable, first with yourself, because it always starts with you, and then with your man. If you would like to reach me, if you have any questions or any suggestions for future programs, videos, don't hesitate to get in touch with me. Either leave me commentary below the screen here, and if you enjoyed any part of this, please leave me a like so that I'll know that you did. And if you'd like to connect with me directly, I'm very, very happy to hear from you at coachhq@gmail.com. That is spelled COACHHQ@gmail.com. Until next time, bye for now.